everyone. Welcome back to Speak Next English Podcast, where learning English is easy, fun, and enjoyable. I'm Sophia, and I'm so happy to be here with you today.
Hello, Sophia. It's wonderful to see you again. And hello to all our wonderful, amazing listeners out there. It's great to be back here with you all today.
It really is. We always look forward to these conversations with you. James, how are you doing today? You seem very energetic and lively.
Thank you for noticing. I'm doing pretty well today. Thanks for asking. I actually had a really good start to my morning, so I'm feeling very positive and upbeat.
That's wonderful to hear. A good morning really sets the tone for the entire day, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. When you start the day well, everything else seems to fall into place. How about you, Sophia? How are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. Although I have to admit, I'm feeling a little busy at the moment. My morning was quite hectic and rushed.
Oh no, a hectic morning? That doesn't sound pleasant at all. We'll definitely have to talk about that.
We will, and actually, that brings us perfectly to our topic for today.
Ah, yes. So what exactly are we going to talk about today?
Today, we are going to talk about describing your day. We're going to learn how to talk about our daily activities and experiences.
Exactly. You know what happens in everyday conversation? Someone asks, "How was your day?" And what do most people say?
They usually just say good or busy, and that's it. The conversation ends there.
Right, but that doesn't make a very interesting or engaging conversation, does it?
It really doesn't. It's such a missed opportunity to practice English and to actually connect with people.
So today, we want to explore how to describe our day in much more detail. We want to give our listeners the tools to have richer, more interesting conversations.
Yes, we're going to learn how to use different verb tenses correctly when talking about our day.
And we're going to learn interesting vocabulary words and useful expressions that make our descriptions more colorful and engaging.
This is such a useful skill for making real connections with people, whether it's with friends, family members, or colleagues at work.
Definitely. Being able to describe your day well is a fundamental communication skill in English.
But before we dive into our hectic mornings and busy afternoons, before we share all the details of our day,
Yes, we have a small but important favor to ask all of you.
if you are enjoying Speak Next English Podcast, if you're finding value in what we share, please take just a second to click that subscribe button.
Subscribing is so easy, just one click, and it helps us tremendously.
And if you find this episode helpful, if you're learning something useful today, please give us a like. That thumbs up makes a real difference.
And maybe share this episode with a friend who is also learning English. Help us spread knowledge and help someone else improve their skills.
When you share our content, it helps the channel grow so much, and it means we can keep making new episodes for you with fresh content and useful lessons.
We really, truly appreciate the support from every single one of you. Thank you so much.
All right, now let's get into the topic. Okay, James, earlier I mentioned that my morning was a rush. It was really chaotic.
Was it really rushed? What happened exactly? Tell me the story.
Well, I made a classic mistake that many people make, a terrible mistake.
Oh no, what happened? What did you do?
I slept through my alarm. I didn't hear it at all.
Oh no, that is absolutely the worst feeling, isn't it? That horrible moment when you suddenly wake up and look at the clock.
It is. It's pure panic, complete panic. My heart started racing immediately.
What time were you supposed to wake up, and what time did you actually wake up?
I was supposed to wake up at 6:30, but I woke up at 7:45, more than an hour late.
Oh my goodness, that's a disaster. You must have been so stressed.
I was, so I had to rush absolutely everything. I jumped out of bed like my bed was on fire.
Like your bed was on fire. That's a funny image.
It felt that urgent. I ran to the bathroom and had a very, very quick shower. Maybe only 5 minutes.
5 minutes? That is quick. Did you even have time to wash your hair properly?
Barely. I just quickly rinsed it. I didn't have time to style it or anything.
What about breakfast? Did you have time to eat anything?
Absolutely not. No time at all for a proper breakfast. I just grabbed a banana on my way out the door.
Just a banana? That's not much food.
I know. And I was drinking my coffee while I was walking to the train station. I had my travel mug in one hand and my bag in the other.
Wow, that sounds incredibly stressful and chaotic. I can feel your stress just listening to this story.
It really was. My heart was pounding the whole time.
I'm completely the opposite. I absolutely cannot skip breakfast. It's the most important meal for me.
You're much more organized and disciplined than I am, I think.
Well, most days I try to be. Today was actually a particularly good day for me. I woke up quite early, around 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 a.m. Wow, that is early. Did you do that on purpose or did you accidentally wake up that early?
On purpose, I set my alarm for 6 o'clock. I actually enjoy waking up early
Really? Most people hate waking up early. Why do you do it?
because I really like to have a slow, peaceful start to my day. I don't like to rush around like you did this morning.
That makes sense. So, what do you do with all that extra time in the morning?
First thing I do is make a big pot of coffee, fresh, hot coffee.
Ah, yes, the famous James coffee. How do you take your coffee again? With milk and sugar?
No, just black, strong and black. No milk, no sugar, nothing.
Straight black coffee? That's intense. Doesn't it taste bitter?
I like it that way. The strong taste helps me wake up properly. It gives me energy and sharpens my mind.
I'm actually more of a tea person usually. I prefer tea in the morning.
Tea is nice too, very calming.
But on days like today, when I'm rushing and stressed, I definitely needed the coffee, the caffeine boost.
Coffee is perfect for those emergency mornings. So after I made my coffee, I sat down in my favorite chair.
You have a favorite chair?
Yes, it's a comfortable armchair by the window. I sat there with my coffee and I read the news for about 30 minutes.
That sounds so peaceful and relaxing. I'm honestly a bit jealous of your morning routine.
It really helps me feel prepared and ready for the day ahead. I like to know what's happening in the world.
What kind of news do you read? Online news or a physical newspaper?
I read online news on my tablet. I check several different news websites to get different perspectives.
That's smart, getting news from multiple sources.
And you know what else I did this morning?
What?
I already went for a run earlier today.
You already went for a run? Before this podcast recording?
Yes, I went for a short run, maybe about 20 minutes around the park near my house.
20 minutes? That's not short. That's actually a good amount of exercise.
It's just enough to get my blood pumping, and the weather this morning was absolutely perfect for running.
What was the weather like?
It was cool and fresh, not too hot, not too cold. There was a gentle breeze. The sun was just starting to rise. It was beautiful.
That sounds absolutely lovely. I'm even more jealous now.
You should try it sometime. Morning runs are wonderful.
You know, I was actually supposed to go to the gym this morning. I had planned to work out.
But you didn't go because you slept through your alarm?
Exactly. The alarm clock had other plans for me. Instead of exercising, I was rushing and panicking.
Well, it happens to the best of us. Everyone oversleeps sometimes. It's not the end of the world.
You're right. I'll go to the gym tomorrow instead.
That's the spirit. So tell me, you were rushing to the train station with your banana and coffee. How was the commute? How was your journey to work?
You know what? Surprisingly, it wasn't too bad. Considering how late I was, it could have been much worse.
Really? That's good news. What made it okay?
I actually managed to get a seat on the train. Can you believe it?
A seat during rush hour? That's incredibly lucky.
It really was. Usually the train is completely packed and everyone is standing. But today, someone got off right as I got on and I grabbed their seat.
Perfect timing, so you could sit down and relax a bit after all that rushing.
Exactly. So I sat down, caught my breath, and I listened to a new podcast while I was traveling.
Oh, nice. Listening to podcasts on the commute is a great use of time. What podcast were you listening to?
It was actually a history podcast about ancient Rome and the Roman Empire.
Ancient Rome? That sounds fascinating. I love history.
It really was fascinating. The episode was about Julius Caesar and his military campaigns.
Wow, that must have been interesting. Did you learn anything new?
Yes, so many things. I learned about Roman military tactics and how they conquered so much territory.
That's great. And I bet listening to the podcast helped you calm down after rushing so much in the morning.
It did. By the time I arrived at work, I felt much calmer and more relaxed. The podcast really helped me transition from panic mode to work mode.
That's wonderful. The power of a good podcast.
Exactly. So how was your commute, James? That sounds much better than my commute.
Oh, you drove to work today?
I did, yes.
And unfortunately, the traffic was absolutely terrible.
Oh no, bad traffic is the worst.
It really is. I was sitting in my car for nearly an hour, just not moving at all, completely stuck.
An hour just sitting there? That must have been so frustrating.
It was. I could see the line of cars stretching ahead of me for miles.
That's the worst feeling. What do you do when you're stuck in traffic like that? How do you pass the time?
Well, first I turned on some music. I listened to my favorite playlist to keep my mood up.
Music is good. It helps the time pass.
And while I was sitting there, I was planning my workday in my head. Thinking about my tasks, prioritizing what needs to be done first.
Oh, that's actually a very productive way to use the time. You turned a negative situation into something useful.
I tried to. I usually just get frustrated and angry at the traffic, but today I tried to stay calm and use the time wisely.
Good for you. That's a mature approach.
Thank you. So I was mentally preparing for the day, organizing my thoughts, thinking about my meetings and deadlines.
That sounds very productive. So you finally arrived at the office after an hour in traffic.
Finally, yes, I felt like I had been in that car forever.
And when you got there, did the workday start immediately?
Oh yes, immediately. No time to settle in. We had a big team meeting scheduled for 9:30 in the morning.
A team meeting first thing? How did that go?
It actually went pretty well. I think it was productive.
What did you discuss in the meeting?
We discussed the new project schedule, the timeline for our upcoming project.
Ah, the new project. You mentioned that before. It sounds exciting.
It is exciting. It's going to be a lot of work, definitely challenging, but the client is really engaged and enthusiastic.
That's great when clients are engaged. It makes the work more enjoyable.
It really does. What exactly are you working on? Can you tell me about the project?
Sure. We are developing a new mobile app for a travel company, a travel booking app.
Wow, that is really cool. I love travel ops. They're so useful.
Thank you. We're excited about it. The app will help people book flights, hotels, and activities all in one place.
That sounds incredibly useful. When will it be finished?
We're aiming to launch it in about 4 months, but today's meeting was all about the deadlines and milestones.
Deadlines. Those are always a bit stressful, aren't they?
They are. So the meeting was quite serious and focused. Everyone was taking notes and asking questions.
I understand completely. My morning at work was completely consumed by emails.
Emails, the never-ending email mountain.
Exactly. That's the perfect way to describe it. A mountain of emails.
What happened? Why were there so many?
Because I was late to get to work, remember? So by the time I arrived, my inbox was already completely full.
How many emails did you have?
Over 50 unread emails. It was overwhelming.
50 emails? That is a lot.
I spent the first 2 hours of my workday just answering emails and catching up on messages.
Catching up. That's a great phrasal verb. Can you explain it for our listeners?
Of course, catching up means doing the work you should have done earlier. It means getting back to where you should be.
Like if you miss a class, you need to catch up on the lesson you missed.
Exactly. So I was definitely catching up this morning. It was nonstop email after email.
Did you manage to finish them all? Did you answer every single email?
Mostly, yes. By about 11 a.m., I finally saw the bottom of my inbox. I felt like I could finally breathe again.
That must have been such a relief.
It was. And then after I finished the emails, I had to prepare for this podcast recording.
Ah, yes, the most important part of the day, of course.
Of course, this is the highlight of my day.
I'm glad you think so. So what about lunch? Did you go out to eat? Did you leave the office?
No, I didn't go out today. I actually brought my lunch from home.
You brought your lunch. That's very organized.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to save money and also eat healthier.
That's very disciplined. Good for you. What did you pack for lunch?
Just a simple chicken salad. Nothing fancy or exciting, but it was healthy.
Chicken salad is good. Lots of protein.
Yes, and some vegetables. I put lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and some olive oil dressing.
That sounds fresh and light. perfect for a workday lunch.
It was. What about you, Sophia? What did you have for lunch?
I was so busy today, I didn't have time for a proper lunch break.
No lunch break? That's not good.
I know. I just ran downstairs to the cafe in our building and grabbed a quick sandwich.
What kind of sandwich?
Just a turkey and cheese sandwich, nothing special.
Was it at least good?
It was okay. A bit boring, honestly. Nothing to write home about.
And did you eat it somewhere nice? Did you at least sit down?
No, I ate it at my desk while I was working. I was eating and typing at the same time.
Ah, the classic al desco lunch.
Al desco? What does that mean?
It's a play on words. Al fresco means eating outside. Al desco means eating at your desk, at your desco.
That's clever. I like that. I had an al desco lunch today.
I try to avoid doing that, honestly. I think it's really important to take a proper break, even if it's just for 15 or 20 minutes.
You're absolutely right. I always feel better when I step away from my computer and take a real break.
Me too. Breaks help us recharge and come back with fresh energy.
I know. I should follow my own advice. Tomorrow, I'll take a proper lunch break.
Good plan. So how was your afternoon? Was it as hectic as your morning?
My afternoon was long, very long and tiring.
Oh no, why? What happened?
I had to work on this huge finance report, a financial analysis document.
Oh no, not the finance report. Those are always so difficult and tedious.
They are. So many numbers, so much data. My editor's still tired from looking at the screen.
How long did you work on it?
I was staring at spreadsheets for 3 whole hours, non-stop.
3 hours? That sounds absolutely painful. My eyes would hurt too.
They do hurt. I need to rest them. Have you finished the report at least?
Almost. I have completed the main part, all the major calculations and analysis,
That's good progress.
but I still have to check the final numbers one more time to make sure everything is accurate.
Well, good job getting through it. That's hard work.
Thanks. I'm proud of myself for pushing through. What about your afternoon, Sophia? Was it better than your morning?
Yes, much better. My afternoon was actually quite good.
That's great to hear. What made it better?
I had a very productive call with a client, a video conference.
Oh, good. Was it an important client?
Yes, it was actually the client I was worried about last week. Remember I mentioned them?
Oh, yes, the one you thought might be unhappy with something.
Exactly. I thought they were unhappy with the designs we sent them, the mock-ups for the app.
And what happened? Were they unhappy?
No, complete opposite. They loved them. They were so enthusiastic about the designs.
Sophia, that's fantastic news. That's wonderful.
I know. I was so surprised and relieved. They had only a few very small changes, minor adjustments.
That's perfect. Small changes are easy to fix.
Exactly. It really made my whole day better. All that stress and worry was for nothing.
See, all that hard work you put in really paid off. That's another good phrasal verb.
Paid off means the effort was worth it. The results were good.
Exactly. Your hard work paid off. You should be proud.
I am. I felt so much lighter after that call, like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders.
Oh, that's wonderful. A good meeting really can change everything, can't it?
It really can. It completely changed my mood. After that positive call, I managed to finish my presentation for tomorrow.
Ah, you're giving a presentation tomorrow. What's it about?
Yes, just to my department, nothing too big. It's about the progress we've made on the travel app project.
But you want it to be prepared and ready, right?
Exactly. I don't like to leave things to the last minute, so I finished the presentation this afternoon.
That's very responsible. Did you show it to anyone?
Yes, I have already sent the slides to my manager for review.
You have already sent them? Wow, Sophia, you are so organized and on top of things.
Well, I try to be. I didn't want to worry about it tonight. I wanted to enjoy my evening without that stress hanging over me.
That makes total sense. Get the work done so you can relax guilt-free.
Exactly. So yes, I have had quite a busy day today.
It sounds like it. A stressful start with oversleeping, but a good finish with the client call.
That's the best way to look at it. Start rough and strong.
I like that attitude. So, Sophia, what are you doing this evening? Are you going to relax now?
Well, first I need to finish that finance report I mentioned.
Ah, you are still working. More work tonight?
Just for an hour, I hope. Maybe an hour and a half maximum.
So as soon as you get home, what's the plan?
As soon as I get home, I'm going to sit down at my home desk and finish that report.
Good plan. Get it done and out of the way.
Exactly. And then after I submit it, I'm going to relax completely. No more work.
That sounds perfect. What does relaxing look like for you, Sophia? What do you do to unwind?
Let me think. I think I'm going to order a pizza for dinner.
Pizza. Excellent choice.
I deserve it after that long finance report.
Yes, you absolutely do. You've earned it.
And I started watching a new documentary series last night on Netflix.
Ooh, nice. What's the documentary about?
It's about deep sea exploration, about the bottom of the ocean.
That sounds really interesting. I love ocean documentaries.
It's so fascinating. The photography is absolutely beautiful. They show creatures that live in the deepest parts of the ocean.
That does sound cool. I might look for that one myself.
I really recommend it. The narration is great, too.
So, pizza and a documentary. That is your perfect quiet evening.
Exactly. That sounds lovely to me. What about you, James? Are you doing anything special tonight?
Yes, actually, I have plans. I'm meeting my sister for dinner.
Oh, that's so nice. Family time. I haven't seen your sister in ages. How is she doing?
She's doing really, really well. She just started a new job last week, so we're going to celebrate together.
That's wonderful. A new job is always exciting. What kind of job did she get?
She's working as a graphic designer for an advertising agency, her dream job.
That's perfect for her. She's so creative.
She is. She's very talented, so we're going out to celebrate her success.
That's so sweet. Where are you going for dinner?
We're trying that new Italian restaurant that just opened on Main Street. Have you heard of it?
Oh, yes, La Vita. I have heard really good things about that place.
Me too. Everyone says the food is amazing.
I'm jealous. I love Italian food.
I am really looking forward to it. I've been wanting to try it for weeks now.
Looking forward to it. That's a great expression. Can you explain it for our listeners?
Sure. Looking forward to means you are excited about a future event. You're anticipating something with pleasure.
Like, I'm looking forward to the weekend, or I'm looking forward to seeing my friend.
Exactly. So I'm looking forward to this dinner. I hope the pasta is as good as everyone says.
Well, I hope you and your sister have a wonderful time together.
Thanks, Sophia. I'm sure we will. What about the rest of your week? Do you have any other plans or anything coming up?
Tomorrow is just a normal work day for me. Nothing special planned.
Just the usual routine?
Yes, but I'm planning to go hiking on Saturday, getting out in nature.
Hiking. Wow, that sounds fantastic. Where are you going to hike?
Up to Blue Mountain. Have you heard of it?
Blue Mountain. Yes, I've heard it's beautiful up there.
It is. It's about a 2-hour drive from here, but the view from the top is supposed to be absolutely amazing.
That sounds like a great way to unwind from the work week. Fresh air and exercise.
That's exactly the plan. If the weather is good, I'm really looking forward to it.
Fingers crossed for you. I hope it's sunny and clear.
Me too. What about you? Any weekend plans?
I think I will probably just relax on Saturday. Maybe do some shopping, run some errands.
That sounds relaxing too. Sometimes a quiet weekend is exactly what we need.
Absolutely. After a busy work week, sometimes you just need to slow down.
You know what's so interesting, James?
What?
Sophia, when we stop and really think about it, there is so much to say about one simple day.
Yes, exactly. We didn't just say my day was busy and leave it at that.
Right. I talked about how I was feeling this morning when I woke up late, that panic and stress.
And I talked about my peaceful morning routine with coffee and reading the news.
I talked about my commute on the train and what I was doing while I was traveling, listening to that history podcast.
And I talked about being stuck in traffic and what I was doing while I was waiting, planning my day.
We used so many different verb tenses. Did you notice?
Yes, we used the past simple tense for finished actions, like I had a meeting or I grabbed a sandwich.
And we used the past continuous tense for actions that were in progress in the past.
Like I was working on the report or I was drinking my coffee while I was walking.
And we use the present perfect tense for things we have done today, where the time period is not finished yet.
Like, I have already sent the slides, or I have finished the main part.
And of course, we used going to in the present continuous to talk about our plans for this evening and the weekend.
Like, I am going to order pizza, or I am meeting my sister for dinner.
All these different tenses make the whole story of our day much richer and more detailed.
It really does. Instead of just saying busy or good, we painted a full picture with our words.
And it's a wonderful way to practice your English in a real, practical way that you can use every single day.
That's such a great point, Sophia. Describing your day is about more than just grammar. It's about connecting with people.
Exactly. When you share details about your day, people feel like they know you better. You build relationships.
And for English learners, it's perfect practice. You're using real, authentic language about your own life.
Well, I have had a great time talking about our day today, James.
Me too, Sophia. This has been such an enjoyable conversation. But I think we're running out of time now.
You're right. Time really flies. That's all the time we have for today's episode.
We hope you enjoyed listening to us describe our day. We hope you learned some useful vocabulary and grammar.
And before we go, just one last reminder for all our listeners.
Please don't forget to subscribe to Speak Next English podcast channel. Hit that subscribe button.
And if you found this episode useful, please give us a like. Share it with a friend who's learning English.
Your support helps us create more content for you.
And we have a question for you. We want you to practice what you learned today.
That's right. This is your homework. Tell us in the comments below, what did you do today?
Or what have you done today that was interesting or unusual?
Or maybe what are you going to do tonight? What are your plans for this evening?
Use some of the vocabulary and tenses we talked about in this episode. Practice describing your day in detail.
We love reading your comments. We read every single one.
We really do. Your comments help us know what you're interested in and what you want to learn.
So please take a moment to write a comment. Share your day with us.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you for spending your time with us today.
We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep practicing your English.
Keep describing your days. Keep using those verb tenses.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Take care. Happy learning.